Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup, throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This is the guy you wanted to play when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Stepping up to the plate, Ketel Marte. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses with it, 1-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Alex Young, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Fly ball out toward right field. After it is Marte. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Into the box, David Bodie. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado, he was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Bryant takes his lead at third with one away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
6, the right fielder.
In now, Steven Souza. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Three runs already home here. And that misses 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Cubs are on top 3-0. At the plate, David Peralta. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The left fielder, number 6.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 8 hits in 31 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if the lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in, Carson Kelly. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Diamondbacks have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
You're going to get 1 fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. No balls and a strike to count. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. So in now for Chicago, Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Nico Horner.
From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Ahmed fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
So here's Albert Almora next as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jose.
So stepping in, Jose Quintana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. True low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home is outside for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2, It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Stepping up now, Alex Young. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 49. Alex.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Almora, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So striding in, Nick Ahmed 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, David Bodie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. The count is 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at bat will continue. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in now, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 0-1 count and the pitch. 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 21, Souza.
Digging in, Steven Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 2-1 now to Steven Souza. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Nico Horner would be next. Three and 1. Here it is. Now a cut fastball, and this is over but low. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping into the box, Nico Horner. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a play. It's in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Ketel Marte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder at the track, and it's gone. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
This is the matchup you'd like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Number 5.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 balls and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Jose Quintana. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman,
Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's inside.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
That evens it up 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Standing in, Christian Walker. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
the first baseman, Christian Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
At the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant is up with it. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he'll get in there safely. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be the pitcher, Alex Young. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. The second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The right fielder, Starling.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Behind 0-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. This is line to left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Last half of the 5th coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 4-3. Now at the plate, David Bodie. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And another foul ball. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 9.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Marte going back to the track, into the basket, and it's gone. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
All even now, 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery.
I got the count 1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. The pitch.
I got the count 2 and 2. Full count.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off, David Peralta comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
In now, Eduardo Escobar. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ground ball foul down the left side. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. That misses. 1-2.
It's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Settling in now, Christian Walker. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Merrill Kelly will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. It was a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Jason Kipnis will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 27, Jason Kipnis.
And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Marte moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder,
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ian Happ will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Ian.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. In his career, Happ comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Ian Happ is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement.
Now playing second base, number 27, Jason Kipnis.
Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jeremy
Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Looped out toward third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher, Merrill Kelly.
Stephen Vogt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 21, Stephen Vogt.
called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Fouled away. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
The right fielder, number 2.
Here's Starling Marte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. This game's all tied at 4. Corbin Martin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 48, Corbin Martin.
Last half of the 7th here. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. Foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Anthony Rizzo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Here comes the go-ahead run. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's Javier Baez. Lined into right, a base hit. The relay, and he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. Wilson Contreras will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stephon Crichton takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Arizona, number 58, Stephon Crichton.
To the plate now, Steven Souza, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Nope.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 5-4 Chicago.
Your attention, please. Now playing first base, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Dan Winkler is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready to begin the 8th, so digging in now, Nick Ahmed. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. At the plate now, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Cubs 5. Tim LaCastro takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now playing left field.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning. You got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Fouled off. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Albert Almora. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Popped up. Walker is there. 1 down. Jason Hayward will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
Archie Bradley takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Chris Bryant will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Two out with the man at first. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Rowan Wick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Christian Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, but by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Andrew Chafin is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 47, Andrew Chafin.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Chafin has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Cubs are down to their final out now, and in to bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
2-1.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The D-backs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Stephon Crichton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Andrew Chafin closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.